You want this GOSS, baby?
Well, if you're getting it from me, you might need an antibiotic chaser. Oh, it's like that. Oh.
Better stay out of the sun if you're on the doxy, too. Photosensitive. Yeah, it's like that, girl. Yes, ma'am. We're talking about gigs, fat sluts, and all-stars viewing parties.
Plus some political chats about disruption and being called weak and gay.
And the DMs are full of cookies, cock, and life advice, in that order.
Call the car. I'm ready to ride.
Girl, I'm getting you an Uber pool. The GOSS.
The GOSS.
Let's go. I am American, or red, white, and blue. Red, white, and blue makes purple.
Yeah. And that's why she was wearing purple.
M.
Oh.
M. Mom!
Welcome back for another steaming, scalding serving of hot goss. This is our weekly chat show where we talk about events in our lives, gossip and politics, and take a deep dive into the DMs. Let's get into some hot goss. Oh, wow. We have a special guest co-host. Ladies and gentlethems, that's right, Sybil Shepherd. It's not her.
Is she the one who said, "Get out of my eye line"?
No, that was Faye Dunaway.
Oh.
I just got Moonlight confused with Meatball. But this is Meatball!
Yeah. Hello. Thank you so much for having me today. I'm sorry that Alaska died in a fire. What happened to her?
That did not happen. I did try to set her on fire, and the video got taken down from my Instagram yesterday. I'm like, why all of a sudden does this video of me setting her on fire from years ago? All of a sudden,
something's going on because a bunch of my posts from like 4 years ago are being reported and taken down. So I'm like, who's going through my stuff at this late in the game?
You think somebody zoomed in on your makeup?
I hope not.
Which ones are they reporting?
Some of it was like fat slut, sexy food eating competition photos, which those are understandable. But some of them are literally just like show posters.
That's crazy. Yeah,
I did used to show full cock on my Instagram, so.
Oh, well, maybe they have you flagged a little bit.
Maybe they know.
Yeah. So when is the next fat slut? Is that a weekly or a monthly? Bi-weekly?
It's a monthly, and it is. When does this come out? It's this Friday, the 17th. It's tonight.
It's tonight.
We have
Delta Work,
Minnie Horowitz, Missy Lane, Torta Hugosa, Portia Leger, and also a very special guest all the way from Philadelphia. It's Little Peace.
No, I wish I could go. I
wanted you there.
I love her.
But you're going to be in
Peace
Japan.
Is so fun. Yeah,
she's a psychopath.
So funny. She's an artist. Everyone, if you're in LA tonight, go to Fat Slut so you can see Little Peace, because she's kind of like a Dina Martina, where it's just like, it is like, left field. She's in the bathrooms behind the bleachers of left field.
Yeah. And
she's crazy, and I love her.
You never know what's going to happen next. And it's always.
You just look at her and you're like, I'll never be her. That unattainable beauty, that ferocity,
And then we're going to have 2 special guest judges at the end of the show who I cannot announce.
Well, just tell me and I'll tell people how special they are. Oh, those are good guests. Okay. Yeah. I'd let both of them go at me. Well, only one if the other was there. The other one. You'll see. They're great hosts. You'll love them.
That's so wonderful.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you saw, but the Wicked movie just came out. Sorry, it didn't come out. It's coming out on Thanksgiving Day. I'm very sleepy and hungover from our little fun event last evening. And then I maybe circled back around over to a charging station. But we'll get to that in a minute.
Oh.
I saw have you seen the trailer for the Wicked movie? It comes out on Thanksgiving Day. I will be renting out an entire theater and taking in a turkey with me and eating it and crying and watching the movie alone.
How is that different from any movie?
Usually it's a rotisserie chicken.
Okay. Didn't this trailer come out like months ago? Is this new?
No, the new longer trailer came out, which basically gives away the entire story of the first act. Not that no
Oh,
one doesn't know it, but it shows you every single scene.
okay.
And it
Yeah.
shows you clips from her singing Popular, which is good.
Oh, that's
Miss
cute. I love
Arianti's
that.
got a high kick up to her head.
Uh-huh. In her Laducas. She's in her dancer
It looked like
phase.
she was in a Laduca.
Yeah, I'm sure she was.
The costumes look great. The voices are wonderful.
I am
And
so
it
excited
gives
to
you
see
two
this.
different versions of the ooh-ah.
Two?
Mm-hmm.
Now, who's your favorite besides yourself? My favorite ooh wah 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 is Shoshana Bean.
Shoshana Bean.
Yeah, she's the best one, I think.
It's gotta be Miss Shoshana Bean.
Oh my god, she tore it up. I saw her do it live. It was everything.
Didn't she get in trouble for hers?
They would always give her a note.
And she would never take it.
Yeah,
That's the thing on Broadway. The director doesn't watch it every single night and give you notes, do they?
no. I don't have Broadway experience, but
But I saw
off
you in
Broadway.
Titanic, and that was
that-
off. That was Union Square.
Yeah, that was like that wasn't Broadway because it wasn't enough seats for Broadway. But
Oh.
you do get notes, and then you have a stage manager and ASM, and it's their job to keep the show the same, and it's called a locked show when it's locked. And then once that stage manager who gave you the notes left, you can start doing what you want again. And then the assistant stage manager will be like, "Hey, I heard you put that back in," and I was like, "Yeah, I wanted to be funny. My friends were here." And then you get more notes, and then eventually you just leave the show.
But you never
Love
got
that
fired.
kind of stuff.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Who's that cheek? Who's that cheek?
Do you think you could ever be Bach in Wicked?
I'm not. Oh, I guess I am short.
Like a
I
little
just
Carnival
am not
Cruise
a very
production?
good. I'm not a very good singer.
Who told you that?
Every listener of our podcast.
Oh, they're wrong, girl. You should have done a number at that cocktail party last night. You were very, very busy working the room. You look like a bookie with dark glasses on inside.
Okay, those are my new glasses, and they are supposed to be just slightly tinted, but they look like they're full sunglasses.
Yeah.
When I had them made, I was like, I want to be able to because I need prescription lenses.
Well, go
So I was
back
like-
and tell them they put too much ink in it.
I will.
Yeah, be
I
like, these
will.
are too dark, mother. I'm not connecting with my audience.
And then I wore them out after I went to precinct.
Oh, how did you wait? It seems weird because first you were in where was that event last night?
Beverly Hills.
You were in Beverly Hills, and then you had to go up through Vaseline
No,
Alley to
first-
downtown. I would just take Mid Wilshire. I don't know why you detoured into WeHo. Was there road work? Were there open manholes?
I just needed to charge my car. I needed to real quick charge my car.
Oh.
No, what happened yesterday was first I was at the studio and we recorded 2 podcasts. Then I took my makeup off and then I went straight over to Beverly Hills but on the way there I said, let me stop and charge my car real quick because I got
Oh,
time.
Yeah, you got time.
Then I charged it. And then I went to High Tops in WeHo and had a couple mezcals. Then I made it over to Beverly Hills for your event. And then I
Did
went
you wash
back
your
down.
hands anywhere in between those adventures? Did you need to for any reason?
Funny that you ask.
Funny haha or funny
Funny that you ask.
Itch.
I did after my first mezcal drink at High Tops go, oh, I should go wash my hands because did you know that Vaseline Alley still exists?
Oh yes, honey.
I
That
didn't
is
know
a-
that. I thought that it had closed down when everything had changed and all the stores got new management and everything. I thought
baby.
they would be out there calling the cops.
No, that is a thoroughfare that is well respected and well trodden. Let me tell you, after Hamburger Mary's bingo, ooh, that alley.
That alley was very busy when I was charging my car. I didn't
Uh-huh.
realize that I was in Vaseline Alley because
You didn't realize
I was there to charge my car.
you were behind Circus of Books and you didn't realize.
It was the nearest charge point.
Oh, okay. I see.
And
You can
so
tell
I-
yourself whatever you want. I'm not casting any
judgment.
judgment at all. That's not me. I do that on Iconic Justice, not here.
I parked. I plugged. I started throwing away garbage out of my car and a young
Good time
little
to clean
twink-
your car.
what?
Good time to clean your car.
when you're charging.
Yeah.
I didn't know that it was because I had been to Vaseline Alley one time before, back when Fubar still existed, and I walked out of there dressed like a dirty little baby with a diaper on, and a man pulled up in a car and said, "Come with me," and I said, "Okay," so I got in his car, and he blew me in his car,
I love
and so
that.
I was like, "Oh, I kind of remember where I am," and this
Yeah.
little Twinkie WeHo boy was like, "Hey, what's up?" And I was like, "Nothing, just cleaning my car. What are you doing?" And he said, "Why don't you come over here?" And so I went over there, and he sucked my dick in a parking lot.
I love a forward twink. They just want cock.
That's what he wanted.
They
And so
want
then he was like,
cock.
"Do you want to exchange numbers?" And I was like, "No." Um,
For what? So I can
and
block you?
yeah, what would I do with your phone number? What would you do with mine?
You've already been my receptacle. Goodbye. Hit it. Quit it.
Goodbye.
You're in your 20s.
Wasn't
30s are
even
for
that
repeats.
good.
20s are for newbies.
30s are for repeats?
Yeah. That's when you
What does
start
that
going through
even
the good
mean?
ones that were in your 20s. You start calling them again like, hey, I'm in town. Hey, what's up? All the good ones from your 20s. Did you write them down?
No, I don't remember any of
Oh,
that.
I write them down.
I'm generally blackout when it happens.
Oh. That sounds fun. You're your own little eclipse, aren't you?
Yeah,
What
so
happened?
things have been so busy for you.
Busy.
Going from photo shoots to rehearsals to production shoots to cocktail parties to catching flights. Drag queens are busy these days.
Busy. But I want to know what happened with you and the Shake Shack with Evie Oddly. Was this Shake Shack New York in Brooklyn or Shake Shack LA?
It was it was when I was on my way to downtown. I see Evie Oddly crossing the street in WeHo, and I was like, "What are you doing?" And she was like, "I'm going to Shake Shack." And I was like, "All right, I'm hungry. I'll come with you," even though I had just eaten a bunch of food at your event. And so I went in and we got a hamburger and we started talking. And she's loud. She's fucking loud.
She's
She
got
got
a
a loud
boisterous
laugh,
laugh.
girl. She
Yeah,
got
she's girl, she's a happy person. I'd be happy too if I had a dick like that.
Everyone kept turning around looking, and I was like, does she know that they're looking, or does she not care that she knows that they're looking, or does she not know at all?
When I go out in public, if people aren't looking, that's probably a problem. So I don't
Well,
mind
thank
if
God
people
I had
look.
my bookie look on. I looked like I was selling drugs.
You really did. What is she doing here? Did she have some gigs? Did you book her for something?
We had her at she's here for Mickey's this Friday. She's doing the viewing party.
Oh, I
And
love
then
that.
we
Oh,
had
there's
her
a
on
new
the
season.
podcast, and she's promoting her book, so she's going around and doing all of her interviews and stuff. So yesterday
Oh.
she did like 4 interviews.
I hope the pictures are colored in beautifully. We have a rainbow spotlight this week, and she is
Who
our
is it?
sister. She is our sponge queen, Monet Exchange.
Oh God, is this that body song?
Yes, it is.
Don't wanna download another body.
Body,
I gotta get a body.
body,
As me and my body.
body.
She needs to start singing about her fat ass BBL.
What rhymes with BBL? Go to hell, bitch. This is her rainbow spotlight. It's her BODY body. It's a good song. She spins around on a hoop with pasties.
It's great. She's wonderful.
Body. We'll be right back.
Oh no, repeating this cycle, thinking I could let go. Will you be the one? I gotta admit, I'm kinda caught up in this fire. Been at this for hours. Where will this thing go? Don't wanna catch myself in another body. Too many words, but not enough feelings. The last like the first. What are we doing? Don't wanna catch myself another body. Don't wanna wake up to just anybody. Don't wanna download another body. Really wanna love somebody. Don't wanna catch myself another body. Don't wanna wake up to just anybody. Don't wanna download another body. Really wanna love somebody. Texting back and forth, no ending. Think we lost connection.
Chime is changing the way people bank. They offer the most rewarding, fee-free banking, and it's built just for you.
I don't want to interrupt here, but I want to chime in. They're not like traditional old banks that charge you overdraft and monthly fees. Plus, they have thousands of fee-free ATMs. There's nothing more frustrating than added fees when you're just trying to access your own money.
Exactly. So with Chime, you are not just switching banks, you are upgrading to America's #1 choice for banking with a Chime checking account.
And how about some of these benefits? All benefits here, honey. Get 5% cash back on a Chime card in a category of your choice, like gas or groceries. And you get savings that grow faster with 3.75 APY. That's 9 times higher than the national average.
And don't forget, they also have Spot Me, which lets you overdraft up to $200 fee-free.
We all need to be proactive in our own finances and understand what our money's doing, and banking can be confusing. There's so many hidden fees and policies that are different at each bank, so you have to look out for you, and with Chime you could do that.
Yes, God, and don't just settle. Find what works for you and get the perks and benefits that are beneficial to your life. Check out Chime.
Honey, I did. I'm a Chime user, and Chime is not just smarter banking, it's the most rewarding way to bank. Join the millions who are already banking fee-free today.
Head to chime.com/drag. That is chime.com/drag. It only takes a few minutes to sign up.
Chime is a fintech, not a bank. Banking services provided for MyPay and Chime Card provided by Chime Bank Partners. Optional products and services may have fees or charges. Stated annual percentage yield and cashback for Chime Prime only. No minimum balance required.
Checking account ranking based on a J.D. Power survey published October 20th, 2025. For more information on APY rates, MyPay, SpotMe, and travel perks, go to chime.com/disclosures.
This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace. Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform designed to help you stand out and succeed online. Whether you're just starting out or scaling your business, everybody needs a website. Otherwise, you're just out there making your business happen with what? Word of mouth? No, ma'am. If you've got a passion project that you're starting, if you want to start making drag watches that are purely ornamental, made for the sole purpose of a queen touching her wrist during lip sync when the song lyrics say, time. That idea is brilliant and needs a website. This is why you need Squarespace, because Squarespace gives you everything you need to claim your domain. Showcase your offerings with a professional website, then you can grow your brand and get paid all in one place. Plus, they have integrated SEO tools, which means search engine optimization, I think, so you can show up more often on search engines. And their Blueprint AI design tool, which can get a fully custom website built in just a few steps if you want to do the whole AI thing. Plus, you can connect your socials, set up easy ways for your customers to buy your products, and even schedule appointments with you. It's all right there on Squarespace. I've scaled a number of businesses in my time, and they have all needed websites because websites just legitimize you, you know? And Squarespace is a great spot for a creative person like me who needs to make a website and has great ideas but doesn't necessarily know the HTML, QRL, TMV of it all, you know? Because I'm not an IT whiz at all. But Squarespace makes it easy for me to select what I want and then put out a wonderful website. And it could be the same for you. You need to check out squarespace.com/drag for a free trial. And then when you're ready to launch, just use the offer code DRAG to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain, which is kind of the same thing. Squarespace.com/drag. Is your club night, Fat Slut, is that carving out a bright future for fat sluts by doing legacy work? Is this legacy work for the Cum Dum community? Yes, we are.
Oh.
Did you want to clock out?
It is. No. I think it is. I think a lot of the chubby girls are finally getting the respect that they deserve.
Have you ever tried to book a girl and they're like, but I'm not big?
I think at this point they're just excited to be booked. But yes, a couple people have been like, I'm not fat enough for this. Why? And I'm like, we have skinny people too.
I didn't know.
We need proof that fat people are there. I mean, we've booked you a couple times.
I know. When you booked me, I was like, I didn't know I was allowed to do this party.
No,
like,
but
is this
now
going to be a Lord of the Flies
that
situation?
That one company, Roiner or whatever, that does all the fake boobs, they're making a full fake fat suit.
I had the fat suit from that 70s show.
I'm thinking I should buy that and just book a skinny girl and be like, slide into that over there.
Never mind. I was going to say make Violet be fat. She would hate that so much. But she would never come to your party.
She would not after I threw a hamburger at her one time. 10 years ago.
Wow.
And I would like to just clarify this for all the little children that are on TikTok complaining about me. It was a dry burger. It had no sauce on it, and it was wrapped in paper. She did not get a mess on her couture clothing. She basically got hit with a ball of paper and then wouldn't shut up about it for 2 years.
Violet? Never. Harp? Never. I hold grudges
She
like
is gorgeous,
decades.
and I do love her. And Gottmik and her podcast is so good.
Yeah, it is.
Do you ever listen?
No.
Are you excited for All Stars 9?
I am excited for it because we
Gottmik. That's
got-
the bridge.
Gottmik, Chanel, Angeria, like these girls. I'm very
just watched
excited
the
to
first
see.
17 minutes of it. It's on YouTube.
How?
It's on
Is
YouTube.
it?
Yeah, they already released the first intro of everyone walking in and talking, and it is so funny. I didn't realize that Miss Vanjie's jacket is a bunch of bobby pins.
Cool.
It's and they keep falling off everywhere.
Oh,
and
God.
they were shady because they keep talking about it, and then they keep zooming in on the floor where it's just covered in bobby pins.
Very Alyssa.
I'm so excited for Chanel. She was one of my favorites on season 1.
I mean, everybody remembers where they were when they saw that breastplate, and they were like, "What?"
And the crown falling off.
Yeah.
And we were lucky enough to work with her for those Pride gigs. And that was I felt truly like I was with an icon, the way she was talking about old Vegas history and the drag shows she used to do.
Yeah, she's legendary. I'm excited just to see my friends on TV again, basically.
Yeah.
And Roxy Andrews.
and she's
Oh, have
there
you had
to-
her for Fat Slut?
No. I
afford it.
fear that she would be too expensive.
Maybe. Maybe.
I fear that all of them are too expensive now.
You don't think Nina would do it if you give her like a foot burger or something?
I don't understand the joke and I won't respond.
Okay. Who are you rooting for All Stars 9? Do you have any favorites?
I mean, I love Gottmik. They're so cool. I think Georges is really fun. I think if I want to be super realistic about who I want to see win, I would want to see Roxy win or Chanel. But I think Nina will probably... Well, Chanel would probably do the most with the win.
Girl,
Although
Plastique
Nina-
might. Plastique might know how to juggle too. If Plastique and Chanel juggled and spit fire at each other, I would live.
Does Chanel still juggle?
Ooh, it's not something you don't do anymore, I don't think. She juggles all these gigs, mama. Tell you that.
And her Christmas decorating business.
Yes. Yes. She is the holiday hoe. I am
Holiday heart? What did you call me, bitch?
I said holiday hoe.
Oh.
I think that I'm not gagged by any of these girls being here, but I would have loved for them to walk Sherry Pie in and then bring a cane and just be like, nope, no, or something funny to gag and surprise, because at this point it's okay, girls that didn't win, come back, try again.
Do you feel any way about multiple returnees? Like Roxy, this is her second All Stars.
No, a gig's a gig. Go ahead. If they ask you and they want you back for a reason, probably.
Yeah.
I want to see a season of Ariel Versace, Fifi, Serena Cha-Cha, definitely, who else? Maybe a Rebecca Glasscock,
Britta Filter.
Robbie Turner. No, Britta's good. I like Britta.
Oh, you're just listing people that you think are bad at drag.
No, not bad at drag. I just think they would be interesting, volatile matches.
Sasha, she cracked the code.
Bell, Sasha Bell.
Frisbee
Yeah.
Jenkins.
Frisbee Jenkins.
Oh yeah, let's get Frisbee up in there. Frisbee, and then throw Tyra Sanchez,
I was
the
about to say
true
Tyra
beta fish.
Sanchez.
Get Tyra,
Get her back in there.
and then I'll come in episode 5.
Okay, when do you think the beef will be over and then that you will come back?
Never, because they know that the most important thing to me is to be on TV, and if they were to put me on TV, it would be a piranha trap. The first thing they would do is bring up everything bad that I've ever done. They would find some way to kill my career.
Mm.
And they should. That's what I would do to me too. I'm a liability. But I'm not.
So
I haven't done
good.
anything wrong. I've been on the right side of history on every battle I've fought. The Emmys agreed with me. And if she don't want to be in a room with me and she says fuck off to my face, I don't think she'll ever put me on a set with her again willingly. So it's not like a thing that me ever saying yes to. They will never ask. Never. Once I fucked with those Emmys, I was done.
It was over for you.
Yeah, they won't even say hi to me anymore when I wave. Only Fenton will. Randy and Tom won't.
One of these days.
But I don't want to be friends with them or work with them anyway.
One of these days I'll meet those guys and I'll be friends with them.
You know what? They're really creative guys and they have great ideas. They're cheap and that sucks. And I think that they really guided RuPaul and wore Svengali's for her and helped her out. Her book right now, The House of Hidden Meanings that I'm reading, they're talking about they had a party the same night that RuPaul was working a party and nobody came to their party, so they already came to her party. And she's like, I was just going to come to your party. And they're like, nobody came. It's not happening.
Like a house party or an event?
No, a party at a club. They used to be a band called the Pop Tarts. Randy and Fenton.
Oh,
Tom
yeah, I
wasn't
remember
in it.
that.
Yeah.
I wasn't alive, but I do remember that.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm in
Speaking
Japan
of
right
living,
now.
You're in Japan currently. With
Yeah.
the AAA girls.
Mhm.
Are you excited to be in Tokyo, William?
I am so excited. I love Tokyo. There's an Eiffel Tower that's smaller and more manageable. And it's
Wait,
like
really?
yeah, and it lights up all different rainbow colors.
What exactly is this gig? It's called Opulence. It's happening on the 19th.
Yeah, it's a great gig at a club, and I am excited to perform with my sisters and see all of the fans over there.
It looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 other local girls, fierce and cunty Tokyo queens, and dancers and DJs.
Yes. I mean, this is a big event. Everybody's coming out, and I can't wait to see all the looks. I hope no idiots wear wings. I hate girls who wear wings to the club. I'm a fairy. No, you're not. You're fucking hitting me. This club is small.
Oh, and will Courtney be in the red wig? Do we know? I've had some correspondence with her back and forth about the wig.
I hope not, but I did just send her a picture of it.
Yeah, it does. It does look like that.
Same wig.
What movie
Same.
was that?
Planet of the Apes.
After the Kingdom of the Apes or something.
Oh, yes.
That
Everyone look at the
orangutan.
cover of the... It's just an orangutan.
It's the same wig.
It's
The same
wig.
wig. We have a double rainbow spotlight. Can you believe that? Double rainbow.
From our
Oh my
extremely...
God.
It's a double rainbow. Our extremely energetic friend from last night. It's
Miss
Peppermint.
Peppermint. She has put out a beautiful tribute to Janet Jackson on Janet's birthday, and this is Together Again. Make sure you go check that out. She looks so good.
Did you see that Derek Barry sang Britney Spears to Janet Jackson?
Yeah.
And Janet said, "You got a nice voice." Please enjoy this video.
There are times when I look above and beyond. There are times when I feel your love around me, baby. I'll never forget my baby. When I feel that I don't belong, draw my strength from the words when you said, hey, it's about you, baby. Look deeper inside you, baby. Dream about us together again. What I want is together again, baby. I know we'll be together again, 'cause everywhere I go, every smile I see, I know you are there, smiling back at me, dancing in moonlight. I know you are free, 'cause I can see your star shining down on me.
Before we get political, can I say something and you tell me if it's weird?
Yes, I would love for you to say something, and I'll tell you if it's weird.
So
It's
I
weird.
recently have been... Oh, okay, never mind that. Let's get political.
No, tell me. I want to hear it.
Recently at the club, I've been like making out with this guy a lot. Same guy over and over. but we don't. We just like we leave it at the club. And I found someone that I thought was him on Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
and have been messaging him, thinking that it was him. And the guy has been like kind of playing along, but then sometimes being like, LOL. And I've been like, why is he laughing at that? Like, it's not the thing. And then finally, I like talked to somebody who's friends with the guy that I make out with at the club. And I was like, why is he weird online? Or he's like being super weird on Instagram. And he goes, he deleted his Instagram a couple years ago. He only has a TikTok. And so I've been like, not sexually harassing this person, but like being lewd in the inbox to this complete stranger that is not who I thought he was.
Yeah, but I think that's like par for the course with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's shocked by that. And
But why did he play along with some stuff?
I know a promoter who used to tell me that his job was to make everybody in the club think that they had a shot to fuck him. He said, people keep coming back and I DM everybody and I flirt with everybody like I'm going to fuck them that night at the party. Send them pictures, do everything. So maybe they just think you're a slutty promoter. Make out with all your customers.
I gotta fucking log off and go on vacation. I need to like never be on the internet again.
I don't know. Would you make out with this guy in drag or out of drag?
Or out of drag. I don't do stuff in drag.
No clown fucking?
No clown fucking. Well, like you said, I look like Fiona from Shrek.
I think I think if you let me paint you and do a day look, we could make some people very, very happy.
I would be into that.
Yeah, we'll put you up in a day look.
Well, and what does a day look entail for someone with a large face like me?
Okay, first we're gonna start at the feet.
Oh no, I have perfect feet. Manicured once a week, pedicured once a week.
I love that. Okay. We are going to put you in maybe some Karen Millen. Or are you familiar with Tuesday Morning?
I'm so young.
Cachet?
I know Cachet.
Put you in something nice. Real nice. Something knee length.
Knee length.
Uh-huh. And a
I
2-inch
got good
heel.
legs.
Something day. We're gonna make you look real, girl. Real.
Okay. So I can go to the
Real.
library, pick up some newspapers, and get political.
Yes. Let's get political. Political. I wanna get political. Let me see your policy. Oof. I'm sorry if that hurt anyone.
Wake up!
This is from them, literally you 40 minutes ago.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm awake now.
From the news source Them, a crowd of protesters gathered outside the GLAAD Media Awards on Saturday, calling attention to the fact that the LGBTQ plus organization has not called for a ceasefire in Gaza and criticizing its ties to the Anti-Defamation League, which is the ADL, which they say villainizes students and peaceful protesters who stand in support of Palestine. After about an hour of demonstrating, the drag artists Chiquitita and Dee Dee Opulence were able to enter the ceremony when ACT UP obtained 2 wristbands for entry, as Entertainment Weekly reported. A drag queen will always find a way, honey.
Oh, yes, they will.
Yes, a showgirl will. During Drag Race judges Ross Matthews' opening speech, Chiquitita stood up and repeatedly yelled, "GLAAD is complicit in genocide." Both drag artists were escorted out of the venue. Chiquitita additionally told Entertainment Weekly that a GLAAD representative tried to have a conversation with her about why the protest was misguided. In response, the drag artist told the entertainment outlet, "I don't believe in neutrality, and I don't think queer people are granted the privilege of neutrality ever in any situation in any country." I mean, no freedom for all of us and no freedom for us until all of us are free or something.
Yeah,
I'm paraphrasing.
That's it.
Yeah. So if there's oppressed people out there, other oppressed people are gonna find them and be loud about it probably.
And I
So,
really respect
good on Chiquitita.
some of the people that were in attendance who were like, I had no idea, and I went and did my own research, and I found out, yeah, the Anti-Defamation League does consider it.
Yeah. Anything pro-Palestine is considered a hate crime online to them, to the ADA, and they
Yeah.
file it as defamation in their reports or whatever. So it's kind of skewed data. But also, Sasha Velour really spoke about that, and I was like,
Yes,
oh, wow,
Sasha
I love
did.
that. I understand why they kicked Chicky out. It's a gala. She had her hair
It's a gala,
down, not an
yeah.
updo. I mean, it is a gala. One wears their hair up usually
Dude.
at a gala, but she looked
But
beautiful.
to interrupt Ross Matthews, and then apparently he kept on just being like, "Oh, come up with something new" or something like that. And it was
I
just
would have invited her up and I would have said, "You got 5 minutes, girl." I mean,
Yeah, tell
and
me
then-
why. Well,
and
no,
then
there's
if-
no way they would allow that. He would have been fired for that.
fired. Do you think they were paying him?
Oh yeah, I forget you don't get paid to host stuff like that.
Yeah, a lot of times you do not get paid. They'll pay for your hair and your makeup. Same
They
with
won't
like
even
the
pay
Emmys.
for the writers.
The writers. Oh, you know what? They will pay for the writers. Someone
Okay.
told me. Who was it?
I was like, I can't imagine a writer would do that for free.
I forget who was talking about it. Maybe like Busy Phillips or something. But she's like, I paid for my own hair. They paid for my writers. She hosted something. I forget what it was. But yeah.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good on Chiquitita.
What would you have done in a protest? Has anyone ever protested your shows?
People have protested Precinct. Like there
For
used to be
what?
protesters that come being a gay bar.
Oh.
There'd be like on those like Broadway. Remember, sometimes they shut down the street and you can walk up and down
Yeah.
Broadway. And
Uh-huh.
so on those nights, protesters would all come in front of Precinct. And so there's this really funny video of Dallas, formerly known as Pinche,
Pinche?
dancing in full drag in front of them, being like, "You could never, and like whipping her hair. And this old lady's like trying to hit her with her bags and was like saying some sort of curse at her. It's so funny.
I love that. Well, if you ever see a place that there's protests outside of, there's probably fun shit going on inside.
Yeah, I'd go
Especially-
right on in.
I would go in, baby, and I would say, "Where's the nearest drag queen?" And then I'd probably see Rhea or you or some LA party girl and be like, "I'm home."
Rhea is the party girl of Los Angeles.
She really is. Did you hear about the Secretary of State of Missouri, Valentina Gomez? She's running for a campaign, and she's running in this video in it's a weighted vest. It's not
It's
a
a
Kevlar
weighted
vest.
It looks like a bulletproof vest, but I think it's just a weighted running vest.
And she's saying, "Be strong. Why would you want to be weak and gay?"
In America, you can be anything you want. Don't be weak and gay. Stay fucking hard.
Oh. She said, "Stay fucking hard. In America, you can be anything you want. So don't be weak and gay."
Maybe
Girl,
gay
and
people
the
are
gays
stronger
took
than
this
any
back.
straight person because we get attacked every goddamn fucking day and still put our little high heels on and walk to the club.
But the gays are taking this immediately, talking about don't be weak and gay, stay fucking hard. The
Gays aren't
are already
strong.
like-
Do you think getting fucked in the ass is easy?
Yeah, you
exactly.
This
stupid
lady is
bitch.
wrong.
Just
This
because you're
lady is
holding a
wrong.
gun doesn't mean you're strong.
This lady is wrong.
She's weak and wrong.
And that's what she wanted to wear for the video?
I
You
know.
can
her
tell you
fucking
have no gay
cooter's
friends.
Eating that thing up.
Eating. Eating.
It's eating those ugly shorts.
Ugly. Is this a floral print that
It's
you
a
haven't used
flo-
bleach on
Ugh.
in years? Ugly
I
bitch.
know that stinks. I know she smells bad.
Ugh. Ugh. You know the dog goes right up to her and sniffs it.
It sits right in there.
Oh yeah, loves it. Fuck her. Fuck her stupid
her.
ass. High heels are not easy. Wigs are not easy.
Taking it up the butt is
anal.
not easy. Being bullied throughout junior high and high school is not easy.
We'll take a
And yet,
break.
Here we are. Were you ever bullied or were you the bully?
A little bit of both. I had faggot spray painted on my locker. So that was
Faggot?
yeah,
Thriving faggot bitch.
Fagit.
Oh god, they didn't even spell it right.
No.
We're gonna take a BRAKE.
Well, we'll take a break on that one.
Think of BRAK. Oh, I get it. Let's go spelunking! Get in this cave, bitch! Unking! Deep
Oh god, I got
inside.
stabbed. I'm too big for this opening.
Well, oh, okay. Let the cow pass first. Oh, there's a dog too. We have a leash law, man. Oh, what is that? Was someone blowing
that
wind
supposed
over
to be
my
like a
open
bear?
hole?
Dinosaur roar?
Oh.
Oh. Anything else you'd like to play?
No.
Dear Willam and Dear Willam and Meatball. Tokyo Hiyukoso. What does that mean?
Probably welcome or we love you. Let's do
Oh,
anal.
long time, first time. Love you and adore you. Thank you for sharing all your wisdom in such an entertaining way. I want to ask you for life advice. For more than a year, I've feeling completely stuck in life. I'm finding a certain degree of success in a career path that I don't really love. I keep going, but I'm growing more and more burnt out. Moreover, it seems impossible to get a promotion at my current job, and I'm severely underpaid compared to similar positions elsewhere. Probably the main thing that keeps me here is that the job sponsors my visa, and it also allows a certain level of work life balance. Very rare here in Japan, where overtime work is the norm. I'm stuck and I don't really know how to move forward and what direction to take next. What do you do when, if ever, have you been in a similar situation? How do you unstuck yourself?
Mm.
I'll be seeing you on May 19th and hope to find inspiration I need in life. Lots of love, F. PD. Woo,
PD.
girl. If you want to guide around the city, please let me know. I worked as a tour guide during my PhD here. It would be a real pleasure to show you around.
Okay, F. What I would do is figure out if you want to stay there to keep your visa. If you want to do the job for however long you want your visa. You're not always supposed to love your job, so I understand
Yeah.
but if you want a career instead of a job and you want to change fields, I don't really know enough about you to say, yeah, go do it. I don't really know, but I'm glad at this stage of my life at almost 42 that I don't have many unanswered questions about could I or would I have, because I've tried everything I wanted to do.
Mm.
And I'm not going to look back and be like, I should have done that. I've done everything that I kind of wanted to do. So regret is I said regret is a fool's errand on Drag Race as I left, but I think I meant revenge, because regrets are real. People have them, but like
hmm
you can't just like, for me, I think I would go for it and change whatever you want to do, because not getting any younger. It's easier to make a big change when you're young.
Yeah.
So whatever it is, do it.
I'd say, yeah, same. Just if you're not happy, you're not going to get any happier just sitting around wanting change. So seems like
Yeah.
you got to change. And maybe part of that change is just not living in Japan anymore. Like
Yeah.
Japan isn't going to go anywhere. You can always go back, right?
Yeah, there's a number in this musical about hookers called Sweet Charity where they're all like
Gotta get up.
Get up and do something. That one, exactly. That's like, I was thinking it yesterday, and like it really applies to this, because like that's one of my favorite musicals. I love it because it's
so
just
good.
like, this girl just keeps getting like kicked, and like she just keeps high kicking, and Shirley MacLaine and all that stuff. I'm gonna read the next
They
letter.
play that at Tusicals all the time.
It's it's a great musical.
It is so good.
From Sarge, dearest mothers Willam and Ms. Ball. Nothing so salacious as pictures of pole and hole, but certainly as sweet. I work in a bakery in Maine, and this week while prepping for Mother's Day, I listened to my favorite mom podcasters making hundreds of mom cookies. It took 2 episodes of Hot Goss and 1 Rue Wine to finish the deco, and I'm pretty super happy with how cute they came out. So while you normally dissect and disseminate photos of various versions of genitalia, here's a few pics of mom cookies for your viewing pleasure. Look at these mom cookies.
Oh my
These
God,
are so
I
nice.
love them. My favorite is the one with the little flower.
Oh, I'm allergic to
for
gluten.
the,
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Which is your favorite?
My favorite is the one with the flower for the O.
Yeah, I like it too. It's very
Are
cute.
you a sugar cookie diva? Do you like little, or no, you just said you can't have gluten?
No, Alaska's actually the gluten intolerant one on the podcast. I was just saying because I was sneezing. Yeah, I like I'm not a chocolate fan. So sugar cookies, snickerdoodles, oatmeals. Like I'll eat all the cookies that nobody else wants. Peanut butter ones.
Although these ones with the rolling pin are really cute too, and the spatula.
If my mom had a rolling pin, she probably would have beat me with it. Like she used everything in the kitchen to hit me, like wooden spoons, spatulas. So I'm glad she didn't
See?
have a rolling pin. I wouldn't put that in my mom thing.
Being gay is hard. Your mom beat you.
She'd probably yell at me because I was putting it up my butt if I found it or something.
That was like that time I took a cucumber and stuck it up my butt and then tried to hide it. And so I put it under my dresser. And then later when my mom was cleaning my room, she went, "Why you got a pickle under your dresser?"
It turned into a pickle after being in your butt?
Oh my God.
That's so upsetting.
Ew. Is that how that works?
I think it just was like wet and old, so it shriveled.
What?
Wait, are you
Well,
talking about
I
Dipper's
had
trade?
to lube it up to stick it in.
Oh.
Gotta soak pink clock.
Why didn't you just
I
like...
used a Jergens lotion.
Ew.
A
Ew.
Jergens body butter.
Eh.
Body butter.
Oh, gosh.
And French vanilla.
Was it a garlic dill or was it a sweet pickle?
It was a cucumber. So
Oh, never
when
mind.
it came out, it probably came out chocolate vanilla.
Oh, God, not the swirl.
Good evening, Willam, Meatball, and Dipper. Long-time listener, second-time caller. I'm writing to share a discovery me and a friend made this past week when listening to the radio in the car. Charlie XCX's new song, B2B, came on, and it sounded distinctly familiar to both of us. We both thought it might have been a sample of a beat from an older song, but when I got home later that night, I realized that it sounds almost identical to the music the Boulay brothers walk out to before each floor show in Dragula. It is faster paced than the floor show theme, but even the drop at the beginning of the soundtrack sounds like the Dragula to me. As seasoned pop divas yourselves, do you see the likeness between the two? Perhaps the two of you inspired Miss X with your remix of the classic Untucked track played on recent episodes. For priority boarding, oh my God! And out of an obligation as a loyal listener to combat the drought of Drick pics mentioned by Delta in last week's episode, I have attached a few images below. Much love, B in LA.
Was that a soundboard cue of someone breathing in?
What the fuck was that?
Well, he also sent a video.
Oh,
Can
okay.
you play where's the vid?
Yeah, all right, here we go.
Show me the assets.
Whoa!
Oh, wow.
Oh, he's
Oh.
straight. Oh.
8.
8 squirts.
8.
Hold on. Let's count them again. 1,
2,
2,
3,
3,
4,
4. Oh, hit the screen.
5,
5,
6,
6,
7, 8.
8,
Oh,
9.
9. Yeah, and the one that hit
Wow.
the screen, all 1 through like 5 or 6 were like a lot, and then like 7 and 8 were both like burp burps, and but 9 was enough to count. But like, wow,
Wow.
B and oh, he's in LA too. Maybe we'll see him at Fat Slut.
Yeah, I was about to say, can you send me his email?
What if he's the one that covered himself in chamoya sauce? Is he ever allowed back in the party?
Yeah, he's allowed, but he still comes back around. He's apologized profusely.
Okay, good. He was.
I think he
nice.
sent you, I don't know if you've ever opened it, but he did send you an apology message.
Why did he have to apologize to me?
Because you talked about it. And he was like, he just felt bad.
It was just funny. It
I thought
wasn't.
that's what I said too. I was like, girl, no one's mad. Like if we were mad,
Yeah.
you would know.
It was just so. It was such a. It was very green. He was
was
very
a-
cute, but like for him not to think for like outside of him doing it on stage, what it would be like the rest of the night, like when he was pink, because
The
it wouldn't
other
come
go-go
off,
dancer
and
was
everybody
stained
else was pink.
Yes.
It was hilarious, and I was
Cammy, he was stained pink for like 3 days, and he had to
No.
work other gigs. Yeah.
no. Oh my gosh, what did this guy want? What did B want? He
Oh,
wanted to know about the song.
oh,
I
listen
don't
to the
watch
song.
Dragula unless I'm on it, so I don't know.
Oh, it does kind of sound like that.
It does. Oh, they're floor show music.
Yeah. When
This
they walk
does
out.
sound like that.
Because Willam also watches Untucked at double the speed,
Hmm.
and we made the discovery that when you play it at double the speed, the theme song sounds kind of like a banger. Yeah.
Let's use that.
Dun,
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 It sounds like the
dun,
beginning,
dun,
like you're about to get killed. It sounds like the killer is chasing you.
Girl, we
Killer.
just killed this
Ding,
podcast.
Ding, ding, ding.
We got a couple more announcements, but we need to tell.
I need to know this person's name because I need to put a face to this cock and cum shot.
It's B, and he lives in LA, so all people with B's. who are
Anyone
hairy.
with a hairy bee.
You know what it is? You'll
Look
you'll
at
one
that
day
ass.
one day you'll see that bathrobe, or look at the clothes and see if
I know. I'm looking. Well, bring
Um,
back up the video. Ooh. Sorry, my mouth got wet and dry at the same time.
oh, are you behind Obar?
I didn't do.
Oh,
Ah!
those are so cute.
I'm upset. Wait, they're just statues. They're not even real shoes, are they?
Look at the zip
No, it's
There's
got a zipper.
and a heel. Why don't you
Those
describe
shoes
what
are
you're looking
sickening. These shoes are sluggy snails. The heel is like a round, like
Shell.
fossil seashell, and then there's snails with antennas coming off the toes. They're like giant melted looking toffee boots that look like rain boots, and then there's a zipper up the side. They look like if someone was playing a snail in The Lion King on Broadway. This is what they would wear on their feet.
Now, do you
Yeah,
think this
they're
is
really
real
cool. They're like
or
latex.
AI generated?
If that
they
was
look
at a-
real
They look real to me.
because everything around it looks very real.
But have you ever seen a thrift store that organized? Look at the coats on the back.
Yeah, high end ones, expensive ones.
Yeah, when they open in the morning, they look like that, and by the end, nobody cares, and
Nobody
it's
cares.
terrible.
Do you see the Twitter?
Are you wearing
caption?
the snoots? Yeah, I am. The snail boots.
Snail boots, I love that.
Snoots.
Right?
I wonder if Laylee lives snail trail.
I know I do.
I leave no trace, honey, and I have a mom announcement for everybody.
No, you leave nails behind so that their girlfriends find them.
They're wives, dear, wives.
Oh.
We have a fun update. This past Sunday, we had a ton of fun on Mother's Day live streaming one of our favorite movies, Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. We did so through an Etch-a-Sketch and a tin can.
Stop.
And we'd like to thank everyone who joined us for the stream.
Thank you.
And who definitely appreciated our drag standard timing. We had a blast. And for those of you curious about what went down, if you didn't want to come to say hi to your moms on Mother's Day, you can now buy access to the recording of our stream on our Patreon. And check out our Patreon. It's patreon.com/mompplus/shop. And it's only $5. And we will holler a lot. Because we love the fucking movie. And it's a great time. Wouldn't you love to go to the movies with two drag queen bitches? Just talking. It's really funny.
Girl,
Meatball, do you have any announcements?
I have an announcement. I think it's pronounced Patreon.
Yeah, we all know that. Willam just says Patrick.
Oh, okay. On Wednesday, we will begin reviewing the episodes of All Stars 9.
Yes. You won't be here, but I'll be doing it.
Oh,
because I am qualified. You should have put that episode back on a shelf. This is an old maiden type of episode, not a new true beauty like you. These are old stars looking for a second shot. You are a young and rising up and comer.
I saw Georges in Vegas. And she
Ingenue.
was very good.
Oh my God, Georges coming down from the ceiling to Cali Uchis? Bitch, I almost had a boner. She was so fucking fire.
Almost.
Ew, girl, don't put your sunglasses on.
They're
gonna look at me
regular
like that?
glasses. They're just tinted. Thanks so much
Okay.
for listening to this week's episode of Hot Goss.
Hot
And a
Goss.
special thank you to Meatball for joining us as the co-host.
You're welcome. Remember, please take a moment to rate and review our show on your podcast app.
And shout out to all our Mom Plus Gold subscribers who are listening to this episode ad-free behind the Good Pussy paywall on Patreon.
If you would like to sign up for Mom Plus or Mom Plus Gold, very exclusive, visit mompodcast.plus. And you can follow us all on Instagram at Willam, at Spiciest Meatball, at Race Chaser Pod, and at Mom Podcast.
Stay safe out there, everyone.
Yeah, especially in Vaseline Alley. We will be back next week with another steaming, piping, scalding serving of Hot Goss.
Hot Goss.
You want this
That's
goss,
Hot Goss.
baby?
Oh, I want it so hot.
Oh.
Mom!
To listen to Hot Goss ad-free and to get access to all of Mom Podcast's premium content, including weekly episodes of Unplugged, check out Mom Plus Gold at mompodcast.plus.
Hot Goss is produced by Moguls of Media, aka Mom.
Hosted by Alaska and Willam.
Produced by Big Dipper.
Editing and sound design by Will Pitts.
Our theme song is Twisted by Alaska Thunderfuck.
Media and design support by Stone Cold.
Executive produced by Alaska, Willam, Big Dipper, Camille Stennis, and Joe Cilio.